Welcome back. Only on WRTV, the special prosecutor who led the investigation into the shooting death of Dreasjon Reed.
This is her first television interview, Megan, since that November decision. The one item that we could not discuss was the grand jury proceedings. In the shooting death of Dreasjon Reed, we will never know what was said or seen by the grand jury. It decided not to seek any criminal charges against Metro Police Officer Dreasjon Mercer. Reed was shot and killed in an exchange of gunfire during a foot chase last May. Special Prosecutor Rosemary Khoury with State Police led the investigation. How difficult was this case? Because you said that you could feel the burden. What was the burden in this case?
The burden was a heavy burden. It was truly a heavy burden. I felt compassion for Mr. Reed's mother. I'm a mother of two boys, and it was extremely difficult to process some of the evidence that I received. I also felt compassion for Officer Mercer's family, Officer Mercer. Khoury can't talk about what was presented to the grand jury involving this high-profile and sensitive case.
Do you think race or gender played a role in the public's expectation as you went about doing your job?
Because the public doesn't have the benefit of obtaining all the evidence that I have. And they arrive at their own conclusions based upon certain aspects. That this is a Black man, he was shot by police, so that therefore it was unjustified. And because this is a Black woman, she will also see it that way. However, I'm also bound by the rules of law. So I must follow the law, I must follow the evidence. So yes, I do believe that because I am a Black woman, that there were many people who believed that I should naturally side one way or the other, because the shooter also was a Black man, but that I should side one way or the other just because we share the same ethnicity, and that just wasn't the case. I mean, that's not how you apply the law to the facts. That's not how you practice law. That's not how you prosecute a case.
The public announcements in November closing the criminal case also gave us a personal insight on the court-appointed special prosecutor who's the mother of two boys.
We have discussed this case, and this was an opportunity for me to remind my children how to behave when they're out in society and how not to behave. Not to say that anything about this particular case, it was just a reminder for me to have that discussion with my children.
The special prosecutor also expressed gratitude for the efforts of state police who did the investigative work on this case. Our full interview with the special prosecutor will be posted on the WRTV app as well as our website, WRTV.com.